Welcome back to the 99 Bitcoins YouTube channel. I'm your host Umar Khan, and today we got a bullish update for the crypto markets. Even though the markets are kind of in the red today, looks like Sir Donald Trump himself is working on recovering the markets, and things are about to get absolutely insane. Before we do start the live stream, guys, I want to ask, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. And for those of you who don't know, we go live every single week on this channel 2 to 3 times. So if you like this crypto live stream content, do make sure you hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of our upcoming lives. And lastly, before we jump in, I want to ask, if you haven't already, check out the partner for our channel, Best Wallet. Best Wallet is the best anonymous crypto wallet that lets you create an account without verification, ID, or KYC. Get the most secure and anonymous non-custodial crypto wallet today. Available on Google Play and Apple App Store. Every download supports the channel tremendously. It allows you to buy and swap Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies with Best Wallet, the smartest way to buy, store, and manage your crypto in 2025. Available on the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. This one is a fantastic wallet you need to check out. And again, every download supports the channel tremendously. So if you download it, link in the description box below. All right, so we're going back to the markets. As we can see, things are starting to look not necessarily good. Like, it's starting to definitely look a little bit in the red right now. But I think in the long haul, we are about to see some massive recoveries. We've been watching this very closely. I mean, we've been watching the markets very closely, I should say, as we are all anticipating something big to come next. And we're seeing, right, as of right now, at least, the markets are in the red. I mean, historically speaking, October is rather a bullish month for crypto. Usually October, and the reason why that phrase is coined is because things seem to pump this time of year. But this time, unfortunately, we saw a couple of macroeconomic issues that hindered that growth. However, the news for today, it could really help push the market, as we see a deal was made between China and the US. So let me go ahead and open this up. So Trump, we can see Trump was trending on X earlier today. There we go. Oh no, sorry guys, I should have had this open. Still learning this live stream thing. US, China, here. They basically came to a trade agreement. There we go. This is it. All right. So Trump and Xi agreed to a 1-year trade truce in the Busan summit. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. President Donald Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. In Busan, South Korea, on Thursday for the first time for their first in-person discussion since Trump's re-election, resulted in a 1-year trade truce that lowers U.S. tariffs on Chinese goods from 57% to 47%. Pauses new export restrictions on rare earth, and secure Chinese commitment to purchase 12 million metric tons of U.S. soybeans immediately, and at least 25 million tons annually for 3 years. The agreement also includes a pledge for cooperation on Ukraine peace talks. With Trump planning a trip to Beijing in April 2026, while the deal caps Trump's successful Asia tour with billions in investment and regional peace accords. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer criticized it is insufficient against long-term Chinese risks. But again, regardless of what the people are thinking, this was a massive push in the right direction for the macro economy and also the major economy, as this is what's going to help the market recover. Talking about recovery, the market has been in a very interesting spot. Market down over 3%. Few ingredients currently at 34. RSI oversold 33. It was funny though, for Trumpcoin on the other hand, when this trade negotiation was agreed, it actually caused Trumpcoin to pump, and I'm actually having a dedicated video for Trumpcoin coming out later today. We see Trumpcoin surges 13% on US-China trade talks optimism. Trump token, a polyfi cryptocurrency inspired by President Trump, climbed over 13% in the past 24 hours after this announcement. So, could this peace talk be the thing that saves crypto? That's what it's starting to look like. Historically speaking, like I said in the beginning of this live, October has been a very, very bullish month for crypto, right? And that being said, it hasn't been going so great so far. However, with this new peace deal, perhaps this is what saves the whole macroeconomic situation. causing the markets to shift from here. We're seeing that there's just a renewed optimism in the market, right? When we go alt season, we can see a lot of people are very bullish for the rest of this year. It's not a lot of people, a lot of analysts are, okay? Hot take, if you hear someone saying too many coins for alt season, they don't understand crypto. There have always been too many coins for existing liquidity since I got here in 2017. Never once did every single coin pump. There have always been dead projects. The only metric that matters is Bitcoin dominance. When there's dominance for alt, it won't be hard to find winners. Think of it like this. You can create a website in 5 seconds. Does that make sites like Amazon less valuable? Facebook, Twitter, Google? Of course not. Some websites are more valuable because of others. The true this is true of dexes and launchpads, etc. They benefit from more coins, more trading. When altcoins are in dominance, this will be huge. Winners sustain rallies. Attention will power laws to those that, and boom, bang, pow. Alt season, due to Fed policy and macro flows, there is just too much demand for hot. There just is not enough demand for high risk things right now. We're seeing the end of the regime. When it shifts, the amount of tokens won't stop the good coins from winning. Delusional bulls will inherit the earth. Okay, so this is basically a long post saying it doesn't matter that there's a lot of coins. Alt season is coming once the sentiment changes. And we're talking about sentiment. This is what it means right now, right? Altcoin season currently 26 out of 100. The lower this number is, the higher dominance Bitcoin has. And for us to really hit an alt season, a bull run, a full-fledged anything, we need that to shift. We need that to shift in the right direction towards alt season. I believe this year the highs we saw was in the 60s, if I'm not mistaken. But again, until this doesn't shift, we're not going to see crazy pumps yet, right? But again, that's coming, and that's actually a bullish thing, because that means all the opportunities you're waiting for, this would be the time to load up on those said projects, okay? A couple projects I've been watching very closely, guys. If you subscribe to the channel, you know Bitcoin Hyper is one of them. This is an altcoin I think is going to go absolutely crazy for a couple of key reasons. One, obviously, alts are very hot. And two, it's a Bitcoin alt. And again, as Bitcoin's the number one meme coin and just continues to dominate the market, a Bitcoin altcoin could go crazy. And they're offering L2 technology. There have been other L2 projects in the past before that went on to do $1 billion market cap. So Bitcoin Hyper could follow suit. This one could be absolutely insane. So Bitcoin Hyper official pre-sale website. Buy Hyper before power is the fastest layer in Bitcoin history. Bitcoin Hyper finally unlocks fast and cheap Bitcoin transactions. This unleashes the true power of Bitcoin, payments, meme coins, and dApps. 2025 will be the year as BTC Hyper changing everything. In the next 22 hours, they're actually set to increase the price. They raised over $25.2 million in pre-sale, and the whales have been buying in, causing this one to absolutely rip. Again, talking about whales, we're seeing a whole lot of whale activity, which is another really bullish sign that the markets are starting to shift. Now, they're offering 46% staking reward. In 22 hours, they're increasing the price, or $25 million raise. If you're interested in buying, you can buy directly from the website with card or crypto, and I've left the website link in the description box below. Now, talking about whales, we've seen a lot of whale interest in Trumpcoin specifically. If we go to the trending tab, we see Trumpcoin has been trending the top spot for a couple of days now. It was actually the number one spot earlier today. Past couple of days, been on the number one spot, but right now it's currently sitting at number 4. And this one has seen a lot of whale activity. They're not going to believe this post. Trump has started moving. Someone created a new wallet to buy Trump spot on Solana, while also going long on Trump on hyper liquidity, already sitting over $1.5 million in profit. Okay, that's insane. On Solana, he spent 5,346 SOL, worth 1.07 million, to buy 165,000 Trump, worth 1.4 million, at $6.45, with 355K in unrealized profit. Okay, on hyper liquidity, he deposited $485,000 of USDC, not dollars, USDC, and used max leverage to long 1.13 million Trump. That's 9.5 million, up over 1.18 million unrealized. Okay, he's also going long on Solana, ETH, and BTC. So again, this post tells me a bunch of things. One, people are starting to get bullish for Trumpcoin again, which is cool. And two, we're seeing a lot of interest in alts again, right? Because it wasn't just Trumpcoin, right? He also went long on Solana and also went long on ETH. So again, these are a couple of bullish signs that makes me feel like we are going to see something absolutely insane happen in the market. We're seeing a lot of trust. We're seeing a lot of bullishness in the air. And again, if this momentum continues, it's only going up from here. Okay. So again, this is definitely something to watch, something to pay attention to, because things are going absolutely insane. Now, another elephant in the room is a fear and greed index. Well, this one's simply because we've seen a lot of selling pressure. RSI is currently sitting at 33, was around 34 earlier today. So a lot of selling going on. This is causing fear in the market. But again, once we pass this phase, I think we are going to see some crazy pumping. We see markets turn red after just sell the news or is winter ahead. Markets just flip red after the rate cut. Classics sell the news, or is it something deeper? Depends on how you look at cycles. When everyone expects a rally on cheaper money, the smart hands were already positioned. They bought the rumor. Now they are unloading the reaction. This is where psychology hits reality. Rate cuts usually signal. Rate cuts usually signal easing, but they are also quietly amid the growing in strength. Liquidity increases not because everything is booming, but because something in the machine starts to shake. That's why markets smile at first, then remember the cost. Okay, we've seen this before. Late cycle cuts often come when confidence is fragile. Retail thinks bull run, institutions think time to hedge. So we are here, volatility rising, narrative spinning, liquidity thinning, fear warming up like the silent winter fire. So the real question is, was it just profit taking? The real question is, what story is the market trying to tell before the crowd hears it? Because winter never announced itself, it just starts snowing. Now, in this case, I do not think we're entering a crypto winter by any means. I personally think that we're just seeing a dip in the market before the next big leg and the next big segment. Okay. I personally think that this is it's a little bit of fear mongering. Okay. I personally think we are going to see the markets continue to pump from here. It was just last week we had some crazy renewed optimism, right? Everyone was getting very, very excited that the markets are pumping, da da da. Now we're seeing a little bit of selling and everyone's freaking out. The reality is we are in October, which is historically a very bullish month for crypto. And we've seen signs of that already. We've seen two massive signs of pumping in the market. So again, I still believe we could go on that upward trend. I'm not really fearful of that. I think November, December are going to be very bullish. It might be the season of winter, but I don't think it's going to be a crypto winter by any means. We see Blazing Bandit. Appreciate you. Oh, sorry, my chat. My dude, thank you. Moonshot incoming. Absolutely. One day in October, Bitcoin will not disappoint. Let's go. I mean, tomorrow, if we see a slam dunk in the market, and what I mean by that is if we see the market absolutely send and Bitcoin get ripped to all-time highs, I'll be absolutely shocked. But I'll tell you, it's unlikely. I think we're going to see Bitcoin pump for sure. I have no doubt we're going to see Bitcoin pump for sure. But I don't know if we're going to hit all-time highs tomorrow. It would be poetic to hit all-time highs. But again, even if we could just be in the green for the month, that would be pretty positive, in my opinion. But it's really interesting to see where Bitcoin's going from here. Fascinating to see how strong seasonal trends are for Bitcoin. Looking at the last decade, October often registered as one of the best months for average returns, but this time at minus 2.5%. Investors are betting on a similar Q4. Eyes on the volume, and we see the chart. We see the Gov shutdown, it was crazy, but also it was so many things that caused the markets to kind of fully. Right. But again, there's still definitely more opportunities coming. I don't think it's ended here just yet. And also, one more thing to factor in where I feel like a lot of people forget is what separates this market so much from all the previous markets is the fact of institutional money. Now, I know I've said this so many times before, but the reality here is there is so much money in the markets right now that we're not just gonna one day snap into a crypto winter. I would be surprised to see Bitcoin at anything lower than $99,000. I want to say 100,000, but just 99 to be safe because of all that money that's there, right? The institutional money continues to buy in. Even on times like this when crypto's dipping, they take advantage and they buy these dips, right? With this much institutional money, right? Some of the largest hedge funds in the world buying in Bitcoin, some countries in the world having a Bitcoin hedge. There is no chance we're going to see Bitcoin just fall and collapse. If anything, we're going to see Bitcoin continue to build, continue to grow, and continue to pump. I've been very, very bullish for Bitcoin, and I remain bullish. And I think this is just the start. Sorry, guys, one second. Uh, Sorry guys, a little SOS message unrelated to crypto. I had to deal with that real quick. But like I was saying, the markets are about to turn. Something big coming. I think today was massive. This whole trade deal that happened, I think this was massive for crypto. I think Trump's really out here saving the market, more or less single-handedly, or not single-handedly. I don't want to give Trump that much credit, but again, the crypto president definitely strikes again. We see I can't literally understand how people think this doesn't make a higher high, since for the past 10 years plus, literally prints higher highs, higher every cycle. Uh, the market is over. There won't be an alt season. Sure, buddy, you're gambling, not making predictions based on history. Otherwise, it would be illogical to assume that we have at least a run to the mid range. This time is different. We have institutions. Sure, even if that, hey, that's funny, guys. What I just said. Even if that's the case, you should at least run to the mid range, as I previously said, unless you assume that greed has left the space entirely. Also, if you really want to know, Grunk puts a chance of institutional stopping other BTCs from making newer highs at 15%. So even if it's no alt season, guys ended up being right. It's no merit nor skill. It's luck based because because it was never in the charts. And let's be honest, they probably called the top at least 10 times before calling it the top. Hope this makes sense. If the data was correct, uh, I will see you at new highs early next year. All right, so this guy remains bullish for the market. I got a little confused on the verbiage. I thought I'm like, is he bearish? Is he bullish? But it looks like something big could be coming. All season could be around the corner. We haven't even seen full greed effect yet. If you're wondering why all season not here yet, here's your answer. I don't think this matters. Like we covered early in live, more tokens doesn't necessarily matter. I just think it's a matter of time before the market really sends. All season starts every February. So again, historically speaking, 2017, we saw an absolute rip, 2021, and now 2025. And again, if that's the case, guys, this would be the time to load up on gems before the markets start to pump. That's just common sense play, right? If we know for a fact, or not for a fact, but we know historically February's been bullish, we should take this time to we should take this time to load up. So I would definitely takes time to load up. Sorry, guys, my brain's in two different places right now. Just got an SOS message here, but the live must continue. Talking about loading up, let's go ahead and up the beat a little bit. Let's talk about some coins that I'm loading up on. We already covered one. Another pre-sale part I've been watching very closely is Pepe Node, because it brings mining to the masses in a whole gamified version. Pepe Node pre-sale is a mine to earn meme coin. Pepe Node lets you build your own virtual meme coin mining rig, where you can buy nodes, build your server room, and combine nodes for huge bonuses. They have raised just under $2 million in their pre-sale, and 2 days and 22 hours are actually set to increase the price. They're offering a 644% stake in reward. This one's absolutely insane because of what the utility has to offer, plus the fact that it's like kind of continuing on that Pepe name. So a little bit about Pepe Node. Pepe Node brings gamified meme coin mining to the masses. No physical computing power required. Pepe Node allows you to build a customized meme coin mining rig in your own virtual server room. More nodes equals more meme coins. So you can buy nodes, you can upgrade your faculty, and you can earn meme coins in the process. Since you start from this empty server room, you buy your first node, you can buy more nodes, you can combine nodes for special bonuses, and you can also sell your nodes if you make some beefy setup. So again, very cool. It just has that gamified twist to the market that again, I definitely like seeing. I like seeing something unique in the market, and Pepe knows position itself to be a unique play, offering a very unique utility that we haven't seen just yet. If you're interested in buying it personally, you can buy it with card or crypto directly on the website, and definitely take advantage of that 644% stake in reward, unlike any other project in the market. Now, Pepe knows not the only opportunity, as the meme coin markets have taken a massive hit, right? Meme coin markets are down over 6.5% today, on the month down over 20%. This is a fantastic time to be taking advantage of some memes. Even Pepe down about 10%. Again, this is a safer blue project. I predicted earlier today we're going to see a 30 to 40x potential. Shiba Inu as well, far from its previous all-time highs, could be a safe bet. Dogecoin as well. If you're going more risky, Trumpcoin could be potential to reach all-time high price again. Again, I say risky because there's going to be a lot of factors, and a lot of unlocking that kind of makes that pie not as sweet. Pengu's another one I'm very bullish for. Bonk I'm bullish for. SPX I'm very bullish for as well. Floki's pretty cool. Whiff, I feel like I was very bullish for Whiff, but unless something changes, faded. No, take that back. I don't want that to be on table. I haven't faded Whiff, but I'll put Whiff in a higher risk category because it just needs to do something different to stand out. Toshi, base spread. These are two base plays that you absolutely have to be watching. There's so much opportunity in the market, guys. You just simply have to pay attention. Buying some of the, what I would do is I would have a mixed strategy of buying in some of these more aggressive plays. What I mean by aggressive plays is like something like more like lower cap meme coins that have a higher chance of pumping. And then I would mix my bag with buying some safer blue chip ones, like some of the top meme coins we covered a moment ago. Now, talking about some like lower market cap, higher risk plays that have some higher rewards, there's a Dogecoin themed meme coin that could be a solid play, and that is none other than Maxi Doge. Maxi Doge is the meme coin for the degens. Maxi Doge trades on 1000x leverage. Feel the Maxi pump. This presale project has raised nearly $4 million in their presale for being a meme coin that offers no real utility. It's just memes, it's just for fun, it's just for vibes. In 1 day and 9 hours, they're actually set to increase their price. So if you want to buy the lowest price, now you can, as they're going to increase their price. Can you go full Maxi Doge? Has this whole like, max gain to max rip vibe, full degen meme coin. The utility they offer is staking Maxi reward pools with daily smart contract redistribution. And then we see a Maxi contest, so community activations, rewards for top ROI hunters, and partner events, platform features, platform integrations, and gamified tournaments. So again, this is another pretty cool play that I've been watching very closely on this channel. And if you guys are subscribers, we've been watching this one pretty closely. Now, guys, there's so much opportunity. The markets are just on the brink of pumping, so I definitely don't want you guys to miss out. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below and let me know, what are some of your top picks? Are you guys more focused on the meme side of things? Are you guys more focused on the altcoin side of things? I've been a mix of both. I'm watching both very closely. I think there's opportunities on both ends of the spectrum. I think we're going to see some crazy things unfold right before our very eyes. As the market segment is very much about to change, I think I can feel the sentiment changing. We're about to end October, enter into a very bullish November and December, and really crush this year on a strong note. But that pretty much wraps up the stream, guys. That wraps it up. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, do make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. If you guys are watching the replay, let me know what you thought of the stream, and try to join us live next time. Shout out to you, Blazing Bandit, for keeping the chat alive. And that pretty much wraps up the stream. I like always remember, none of this is financial advice. Always do your own research and due diligence before investing any money in the cryptos we cover on this channel. And for all the pre-sale project I cover in the stream, that will be linked in the description box below for your convenience. Now that wraps it up. It has been your friend Umar from the 99 Bitcoins YouTube channel. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Until next time, peace.